Okay, I am recording. Today is January 18th, 2022, and this is MoveEasy Yoga with Thea and Kathy. Let's start. Static rest. There she goes. Just bend your knees and put your legs up on a something. And I'm going to time for 7 minutes. Just staying here and watching your breath. Stay where you are. And slowly move your head from side to side. This is a cervical rotation. Finish up. And come to the start position for vagus nerve reset. You know all the options for your head. You're just placing your head, looking forward, supine, and then without moving anything but your eyeballs, look to the right with your eyeballs. And wait and watch for a sigh, swallow, yawn, or gulp. Come back to center. Look left, eyeballs left, nothing else moves. Wait for a sigh, swallow, yawn, or gulp. Back to center. And do this 2 more sets, right, left, and right, left, without my cueing. And come on back, finish up. Just know that vagus nerve reset is something you could do seated, standing. Supine is easiest, in my opinion, but you can do it any time that you're feeling very stressed. You want to calm down quickly, unstress quickly. This is a good thing to do. The next thing we're going to do is head ramping. And then once again, you have a choice about what to put under your head. You could put a set of therapy balls, you could put a sponge ball, and then, or you could put a set of towels. And all you're going to do is take the occipital ridge and press it back. The occipital ridge is the base of the skull. It runs between your ears at the back of the head. Press the occipital ridge into the ground or the balls, whatever you have underneath your head. And stay for a couple breaths. And then release. And let's do that 5 more times. Pressing, staying, waiting, and release. If you want to, you can also put your tongue at the seam between your teeth and the roof of your mouth. This is a stackable move, tongue move that helps Exercise the muscles under your chin. Finish that. And before we come off the chair, let's do some diaphragmatic breathing. Diaphragmatic breathing, actually, you can actually put your hands on your belly. And as you inhale, listen and watch the belly rise. And then exhale. And the belly returns. So hands on the belly, paying attention to the belly rising and falling. And now go ahead and finish up and then take yourself off of the chair or push the chair away so your feet are on the floor. And I need to find a pen. Hold on, I'll be right back. Find a sponge ball, or some people prefer a brick. We're going to do windshield wipers with something in between the knees. Feet on the floor. And then just go side to side while you're pressing into the sponge ball or a block. Right and left. Right and left. Just opening up the hips. And when you're finished with that, let's come into take the ball away or the brick away, come into happy baby. So happy baby, bring you might have to use a strap or two, but look at Kathy, she's doing pretty good here. Your knee, you're up high, so the feet are up high, the knee is at a 90-degree angle. And you can, happy baby, what makes us happy is you take this position and then you wiggle side to side, wiggle, wiggle. You look like a baby, happy baby. Maybe you're going to drop one knee all the way to the side and then to the other side. Not too far. Or maybe that's too far. or you can do one at a time. So if it's hard to do both, see if you can rock and roll on one knee. So you can take your knees wider, maybe that'll help. Happy baby. Now, just let go of that position and bring your feet to the floor. And then we're gonna come back up to a tabletop and do crisscrosses. So you're just gonna, one leg goes inward and the other, well, they both go inward. Crissing and crossing. And you can keep your sacrum on the floor. You should feel some ab work here, actually. And this also opens the hips. And it's your own unique way of doing this. So you can go fast, you can go slow. You can go, may take a big crossover or a little crossover. And finish up. Bring your feet to the floor. Rest for a minute. You may even want to do a little bit of windshield wipers again, just to relax the sacrum. And then find a set of therapy balls, big ones, hopefully, or a block. I think little therapy balls would be too little. And put this under your tailbone, just above your tailbone. Either a brick or a set of alpha balls. Bring your legs up into tabletop. And then open your knees and close them. Back and forth. Back and forth, open, close. Keep the position. And what you're doing is actually releasing a little muscle, a little hip flexor muscle called the Obturator Internus. Often neglected. Okay, find your way up to a floor-seated position. And let's do hip circles with a flat back. Cross your legs. And we're going to do hip circles with a flat back hip hinge. So starting by moving your torso and your chin and everything to the right, over your knee, right knee, come down, flat back, hip hinge, and then come across, straight across to the other knee and up. And then do it again the other direction. So down to the left, cross in front of you, in front of your torso, and come up on the right. Now we're going to do that both sides 5 more times, so five sets. And take your time. Keep your hips on the floor. Remember, when you come up, you come down the other direction. I'm going to call this number 3, set 3, but you may or may not be there. Oh, you think it's 4? Did you say?
It's 2.
2. Oh, okay. 2. Let's call it Kathy's because she's probably more accurate than I am.
This is 3 right here.
This should feel really good on your hips. Be sure and moderate it. Like if Diana is going to have to listen to her hip replacement, right?
It's okay.
Is it?
Mhm.
This is the last one.
Oh, good. Thanks for keeping track. Mhm.
I like this move.
Mhm. And when you're finished, side bend. So cross your legs again. Cross your legs the other way. Take your right hand out to the right, left hand up and over. Let me find my timer. We're gonna do, I'm sorry, but well, you'll get a little more here. But 40. Theoretically 40. Go ahead and bring your elbow forward, your top elbow forward. Create another stretch. And come on slowly up. Arm first, torso second. Other side. Up and over. Breathing. So always breathing and paying attention to breath. And bring your elbow, top elbow forward. Come on back. Elbow first, then torso. Let's do a thoracic spine twist. Take your left hand and put it on your right knee, and put your right arm behind you, spider fingers. Rotate your thoracic spine. Find a big, tall, seated position with a thoracic twist. You can move your head right, left, or what? Or you can move your rib cage right, left. While you're maintaining your spine twist. And come back slowly, untangle, unravel, go to the other side, right hand on left knee, left hand behind you, spider fingers. Find and maintain a rotation, a spinal rotation. Sit tall And then you can move your head right, left, or you can move your rib cage right, left. Slowly unravel. Come into a stacked knee position. While we're here, maintaining the stacked knee position to open the hips, we're going to do just a very simple prayer pose wrist twist. So start in prayer pose and then take your right hand and the fingers go forward, forward, forward until they're down. And then just press the palms together. You should feel a stretch in both wrists. Sit tall. Breathe. And press the palms together. Slowly come out of that. Switch the legs. So the stack is on the top. The opposite stack is on, knee is on the top. Come into prayer pose. Left hand goes forward, drops until it's there. The palms are one up, one down, and then just press. And keep breathing and being aware of breath and movement. What shape have I taken? What is happening? Okay, come on up to standing slowly with a neural ball. So we're going to do right and left foot release at the bottom of the, on the bottom of the foot. If you have the toe spreaders, toe splays, I recommend that you be using them during your practice today. Okay, so the first position, position number one, I'm assuming you guys know all the positions, so I'm going to say one. If you have any questions, you ask me. And remember that at any time that it's available to you, go ahead and squeeze your toes and spread them. Position number 2 in the middle. Boy, that feels good. I haven't done this since the last time we did it, which I think is a, now that I'm here, it's a big mistake. Easy to do. The ball's right there. What happened? Number 3. Farther down the center at the edge of, on the seam of the heel, the calcaneus. Position number 4 is up, back up to the center, and then the outside of the outside edge of the foot at the center. Position number 5, directly across from position number 4 on the inside edge of the foot. Position number 6, just above 5, at the in front of the big toe mound. Okay, switch sides, everybody. Position number 1. Position number 2. Position number 3. Position number 4, out, up, back up to the center and then to the outside edge of the foot. Position number 5, inside center, inside edge of the foot center. Position number 6, just above that, just below the big toe mound. And that's it. That's it. We're going to do some squatting. And the first thing we're going to do, I guess I should have told you need a chair or something to sit on. But you're not going to sit, actually. You're going to stand in front of the chair, and then you're going to drop your butt back as if you were going to sit. And then just before you come to the seated part, you'll come back up. And that's the, now, that's it, except I'd like you to be sitting, let's see. Yeah, Cass, it'd be nice to have So Kathy's chair is, let's say Kathy's chair is the legs are too long for
My
Kathy.
legs are too short. That's what it is.
Mm,
So we'll try this.
mm. Oh, gosh. Okay.
A little high. This might be good.
Drop your butt. Almost sit down. And then come back up. Now, yeah, bring your whole body closer to the chair. It's as if you really were going to sit down. And now you're going to come back up. This is the first squat. The basic squat. So 3 more times. And then we're going to do a wall squat. So you're going to put your back against the wall with a sponge ball or a brick between your knees. Wall or door. So, or there, I think that's okay.
Well, I have a chime there that's not going to hit.
You have a what?
A chime. I think you can hear it.
Oh, okay. So, no, that's not it. So stand on the wall.
Oh, I know. It's not it. Hold
This is not it? Okay. I don't know exactly what Kathy's doing. Basically, I'm waiting to see what she's doing. This is basically you find a wall, put your back on the wall and slide down the wall until your knees are bent and you're in a squat. You might try the door. You might try the door and see the closet door and see if that works.
Yeah, the problem with that is the door's off its tracks
Oh, what about the other door?
because I've leaned against it too much.
Oh, okay,
But I can do this, I think.
there. There.
I have a question. Do we have to do the thing in the knees or?
No, you don't have to do the thing in the knees. This is a squat though, notice, but your back is supported and I should be timing here probably. Whoops, cancel.
Okay, I'm going to fall in a minute.
And don't fall. Whenever you have to, slide back up to standing. And then do it again. Now, you can do either of these original squats that we've just done instead of the next one, which is a basic squat. So you're just standing, and then you can bring your arms out in front of you and then bend back. And then come on up. Can you do it sideways so we can watch you sideways, Kathy? The butt comes back, the knees stay back over as much as you can, the knees should stay back over. It's not a relaxed squat like this. We're going to do that in a minute. This is a dynamic squat. So drop down, arms out in front of you, much as you can, and then come back up. And drop down. And then come back up. And let's do, this is the third one, let's do 6. Basic squat. And you may, if it's uncomfortable, you may want to play around with the position of your feet. Are they a little out, the toes a little out, or the toes parallel? What's comfortable for you? Some of it depends on your hips and your knees and your ankles, the structure. And finish up. Let's do the back bend at the wall. If you're having trouble with back bend at the wall, you can sit on the floor like I'm doing and do a back bend, a floor seated back bend. Hopefully you can see me here. If you need that. Floor seated back bend. So, or standing against at the wall and then bring your arms up overhead, palms on the wall or fingertips. These are chest opener back bends. Come on back and let's do the spine twist at the wall. So starting with your right shoulder at the wall and your right foot forward, your left foot back, rotate to the right with your bent arms. Hands on the wall. Kathy cues this with forearms on the wall. That's probably not necessary and probably not available to most people. But you can experiment with it if you want to get there, but don't have it. What you want most is a rotation at the thoracic spine. That's what you're wanting, as opposed to wanting your elbows to be on the floor, on the wall. Come on out of that, slowly unwind and do the other side. Left foot, left shoulder on the wall, left foot forward, right foot back. Bend your elbows, rotate, put your hands on the wall. And breathe. And come on back and find your way down to the floor for Yoga Nidra. Find a comfortable supine position. You may want to put a washcloth over your eyes. We're going to start with breath. Just watching the breath, watching the diaphragm, and the belly as it rises and falls with breath. And now bring your awareness and your attention to the center of your eyebrows, center of your throat, right shoulder, elbow, wrist, right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, right wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, left shoulder, elbow, wrist, left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, left wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, spiritual heart center, right side of your chest, heart center, left side of your chest, heart center, navel center, center of your pelvis, right hip, knee, ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, left hip, knee, ankle, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, navel center, heart center, center of your throat, center of your eyebrows. This completes the 61-point guided Yoga Nidra meditation. Go ahead and start to wiggle and stretch. Extend your legs along the mat. Extend your arms overhead by your ears. Stretch and wiggle, right side, left side, both sides. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles in one direction and then in the other. Hug your right knee into your chest. You should feel the release on the back when that happens, and then hug your left knee into your chest. Hug both knees into your chest. And rock from side to side. Massaging the lower back. And then whenever you're ready, roll onto your side facing the camera. And put your bottom arm as a pillow. And spend a little time here thanking yourself for your practice and for coming. And listening to your body, thanking you. Our bodies need movement just like they need food and water. Use your top hand to press yourself up into a floor-seated position. I'm going to remove the spotlight of Kathy. I am going to take my view to gallery so I can see all of you. You may want to do that too. I can't do that for you. Let's bring our hands into a prayer pose. Press firmly on your hands, on the palms of your hands, and see if you can find some of your back muscles. And then let that go. And lift the occipital ridge away from the shoulders so that you can nod forward bow and nod the skull forward over the spine, the cervical spine. Just bowing and nodding and honoring each other and recognizing that each of us is a light. Each of us and the other of us are lights. And recognizing that we're all one light. And this goes by saying to each other, namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You.
Bye-bye.
Stop recording.